my channel, I have some special guests here. I have Jakey.
Remember me?
Yep, and I have, oh my lights just fell. Goodness gracious, hold up. And then our other special guest, Henry. And today, if you guys remember, just a few days ago, I read aloud to you guys the book, The Silent Night. Well, it was actually kind of like a sing-along type thing, but today we're going to be doing an art project inspired by this. So what you're going to need for this project is scissors. You can use kid scissors, adult scissors, doesn't matter. And then you're going to need, you can look at this book along with me, or if you have that book, that's awesome. You're going to need paper. Paper is always very important. And then you're also going to need black paper. It looks kind of purplish on camera, but this is black paper, and that's going to be kind of unnecessary for you. If you don't have black paper, you can just draw on black, but the best case scenario would be if you had black paper. And of course, to glue it down, you are going to need glue, or if you have like tape or something like that. Yes, there will be, but we don't really need too much of that. And so, yeah, and you're also going to need markers. So if you have fountain markers, big markers, you're going to want bright colors. So don't use like muted whites, grays. You're going to want colorful colors like bright pink, bright orange, bright green, all of those types of bright, intense colors. So once you get those things put together, then just come back to me and we will get started. Good? All right, so looks like we're ready to begin. We have all of our supplies now, and I'm just going to really fast organize it all. That way it's not everywhere. I suggest you guys make sure you have some counter space. This project is actually one of the easiest projects I know how to do. And we are going to be making folk art houses. They're actually really fun. All right, so once you have your piece of paper, like I have right here, you're going to want to take some markers. So pick out any color that you like. It can be a bright color, preferably a bright color. I'm going to start with maybe like a really bright blue. I have this blue in here that I stuck in there just because it's a super bright blue. So you guys can pick out any color that you like, just not black or white. So you guys go ahead and pick out your color. We're going to be drawing houses. If you guys look in here, you'll see they have so many beautiful folk art houses. You see in the distance all of these folk art houses. They really aren't that hard to make, and I'm pretty sure that you guys will be able to make these with ease. They're really just blocking in basic shapes, and that's what we're going to be doing. But you will also notice that they're often all on hills, and all of the folk art houses are very simple. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So yes, they both, Henry picked out, like what color did you pick out for yours?
Orange.
Orange?
I want to pick this.
And you, Jake picked out this beautiful bright color. And
I want to pick out this too.
okay, you'll do another house with that one soon too. So the first thing we're going to do is block in our basic shape. You can always just use a regular square house, but I like to do things like maybe making
A lot of talking before drawing.
there's like, you could do something where you do a house that comes up like this, and it has like a tall house, and then it comes down here, and then continues like this for the house. Oh, you're right. There we go. Like that. Just do fun things like this. Make silly shapes for
Only
your
one
house. Oh no, you can do as many houses as you want. I'm also going to be doing a plain house over here. Just a nice tall little house. You don't have to really do roofs. If you want to do a little roof, then you're welcome to. And we're going to all switch out colors as we go along. Smaller colors, pretty. But what I also want you guys to do is make these shapes look like some of these houses should be in the distance. They don't all have to be in the distance, but some of them should be in the distance. Like for this house right here, I'm going to pretend that there's a little hill here. And I'm going to make a little house way up in the corner up there. But I'm going to make it really tiny because this house is very, I don't know, it's way out in the distance. So it's not very large. And then I'm going to make a little circle house over here. little dome for this house.
Anyway, you guys get the picture. It's pretty
These
easy
are all
to
called
do.
folk
And so
art.
I'm actually just going to
So they
start
can
fast
be
forwarding.
drawn. Make sure you also draw them with different colors.
Different shaped houses.
All of these
And you
houses,
can watch along.
in this
but
kind of
if you
culture,
need to, pause
all of
the
these
video
houses
to
are in
catch up.
bold, bright. So we drew a lot of houses, guys. And our next step is going to be actually just coloring in all of the house. So with your original color. So this is my blue color. As you can see, this is okay, I saved you guys. This is my Posca paint pens. I've talked about them before on my channel. But this is, I'm going to be coloring in this house with completely blue because that was the outside color. So color all of the house in, and I'll see you back here once you've colored all of your houses. So our next step is actually going to be taking our paper. So take your black papers, okay? And what you're going to do with your black paper...
This is small.
Yeah, we don't want to use this side though because I wrote something on there. But a long time ago. But you're going to take your black paper, and wherever you want a window, you're going to cut out a little square or circle, and then you'll just place it where you want the window to go, and we'll glue it down later. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'll show you guys the photo one more time of this book. So
What
that
if the...
you can see, like, on the back right here, you can see that they just made little shapes for windows and stuff like this. So they color in the whole thing, and then they just place the windows on top. And so Jake would place his little square, like right here. There we go. He placed this little square, like maybe right here if he wanted a window to be right there. Like that. Does that make sense? So I'm going to time-lapse Jake starting to do that.
So this is I drawn all the houses. I cut out a bunch of black squares, and I made windows and doors.
Good job. Now we're almost to the hill part, and that'll be the last step and a fun step. The next step is to take a very light blue, if you have one, a peach type color would work too, and draw your hills. You're gonna want to take your marker and kind of draw some
green
hills.
the best color?
No, because we're drawing snowy hills. So we're using the blue as kind of like a snowy color. So draw lines that come up and down and all around for different levels of hills. Your artwork.
So I made the houses, the windows, the doors, the hills, and if you want, you can make a moon.
That's very fun. Nice job, Jake. Thanks for doing art with me today. I wanted to make this kind of a quick tutorial. So here's the finished picture of all of our folk art houses and the snow. I hope you guys... Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you, and also following in the series, and where I read a Christmas book every day leading up to December 25th, Christmas Day, which will be the last reading. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!